A root folder contains constant string path and a const uint64t free space. The end underscore just means it's a member. That's all. It's quite common to do it like that. In C++ at least. Okay, cool. So we got a root folder now, which is fine. We don't need any comparison operators. So let's go recording. And we want root folder. Root folder. Root folder. And it'll be free space 0. And this will be path, free space, free space. Okay. Root folders. Yeah, so that's a root folder. And then we've got root folders here, but we need a response. Get recording response. So we want it basically the same as that, except it will be get root folders response. Here, root folder. Root folders. Okay. Awesome. Right, now we keep going. So get snapshot is basically the same. That should become clear. And here, get root folders. And here we pass in a string of path. And then we get a callback of get root folders response. Yeah. And then here, get root folders, constant string path. You can see why I didn't really want to do this. Get root folders. Okay. Right, onto the CPP. Get snapshot. It's as with everything, it started off beautiful and then it became ugly and wrinkly and huge and massively overweight. Okay, so get root folders. Actually, why don't we just copy those two? And something I love doing is get root folders, like that. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Because this is all... It's this... You can see it's like... Every time I go somewhere, like in these two files, which is the client side, or like the lowest layer of the protocol in the client, so you can see it's just the same thing over and over and over again. This is all the things you can tell the server to do. And then you do them. And then here it's just sending it in all the different things you can send. It's not... It's relatively straightforward. Like, you can see how I can just copy it from one to the next. There's no... This function is the same as every other one, you know. So it's not that bad. Why do I not have disconnect in here? These should have disconnect, I think. Yeah. See, and we find bugs. Well, that's not really a bug. I mean, it's kind of a little tiny bit of a bug. Hello, Specker Tastier. I wasn't saying it in a bad way. It might not be best practice, but I'm surprised you can handle it. Yeah, it's basically the whole project is in my head simultaneously in the source code and in my head. It's about 1 million lines of code now. No, I definitely don't speak Italian. Does that mean I pronounced it kind of correctly? That's marvelous if I did. Right, so let's just keep going. So get root folders. I've got quite a lot of my... when I look at all of the people using my software, I can see what countries they're like visiting my website and then using my servers, using it. There's quite a lot of Italian people are running my software on their Raspberry Pis. I don't know why. I've not done any advertising that would attract Italian people. Get root folders response path callback. Get root folders. Yep. Next one. So this is it actually going to package up the message and send it, which is probably the most different. Get root folders send. This is stood string path. So here it's a create. This is the flat bubbles, but get root folders request. And then it'll be like FBB create string blah. And then in here is get root folders. So this is actually sending the actual binary blob of data in a... This should probably be one simultaneous write here, but it's tiny. In some of the places with it that are frequent, I use the multi-input, whatever it's called. I use Magic. Oh shit! Oh shit. Well, that's a bug. That would have timed out. Luckily, it's basically never happens. Get root folders. Okay, get root folders. Right, we'll just copy all of this stuff. Get root folders. Response. Yeah. So this is get root folders response. And get those ones in. Get those in. And we need... Yeah. Well, really, path. You need path. You can't live without that. Oh, but it's not even a... Well, we'll just do that. And then these, that's no good. Don't want that. But we do want a std vector of root folders. Root folders. Yeah? So we just need to parse them now. What's wrong with this? That should be fine. Yeah, there we go. So now we just need to parse the root folders, which is root folders. So if root... Wait, what the hell? So if root folders, then we want a for loop over them. How do we do for loops again? You get like a flat buffers offset or something. Yeah, basically we want to do that. But with... so root folders. Does that work? Yeah. Then if root folder. So root folder. then root folders dot pushback. I'm going to go root folder. I do that. It's like str, is it? And then free space. I think I've done this wrong. Root folder. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, so now we get the root folders. Awesome. So that's the client side done. Well, let's just build that to make sure the client side is okay. Okay, then it'll be the server side, which will be super awesome. But it's basically just reading. Yeah. Get root folders. Okay, so that was all the client side stuff. That's cool. Did I change? Yeah. Okay. So now we want to receive. So get snapshot, which is basically where it is. And here it would be stood. Yeah, vector root folder. Get root folders. Constant string path. Yeah, cool. And then get snapshot. We need both. Get root folders. Okay. Then yeah, snapshot has to do quite a lot of work. It's probably easy to just copy this one. Let's copy that one. Here, get root folders. So we don't need to do anything like this. We will need to parse some input. So we can do get root folders folder request. So it's going to send in the request. And if it's a null pointer, this is going to be get root folders. So that's good. Create get root folders response. That'll be create. Okay, we don't need that. Be fine. So I need to complete that. But we also need to get the get root folders, which will need the path. Then it's an error. Invalid path. Str. And this will be stood pair error. And then stood vector root folder. Root folders. Then if it will return that error. otherwise we need to build a the right thing, which will be, how do we build the vector again? I've completely forgotten how to do that. You have like a vector of offset, like offset like this, isn't it?